In this video, we're going to start our profile screen. So to start off, I'm going to select the home-wireframe and hit Command D to create a duplicate. And we're going to name this profile-wireframe. And we'll just delete all of the content except the navigation, which we'll change later. So first off, we're going to need a profile icon. So I'm going to drag one in from this screen. And we'll just put that about 50 pixels below the navigation or so. And so this is going to be the user's profile image that we're viewing. And then below that, we're going to have their name. So I'm just going to put in a random name. And we'll set that to our title large. So that is 34 points and it's medium. And we'll just put that about 30 pixels below that for now. And then below this, we're going to have their title. So their job title. So UI/UX designers, what we'll put in for that. And for this, I think we'll just go with normal body text. So that's 17 points and that's regular. And we'll just put that below. So we're using 13 spacing a lot in our home design. So we'll do that here in the screen as well. Then below this, we're gonna have some cards. So I'm just gonna grab these and drag them in as a duplicate. And we'll put this 50 spacing below because that's what spacing we use for each of the different sections over here. We use 50 spacing to separate those. So we'll go ahead and do that as well. And I think I already did that up here. Yeah, so that's nice. So in here, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna put, first off, I'm gonna put 50. And then I'm gonna change this to our title large. And I'm gonna bump it up from medium to a bold. And then 13 pixels below that, I'm going to have just the normal title text. And this is going to say hourly rate. So we're displaying a bunch of the user's information in these cards so that somebody can swipe through and view them. So I'm going to group those two together with Command G or Control G. Then I'm going to select that grouping and hold Shift and grab that rectangle. And I'm just going to center line that together. So then we can delete the rest of this text and we'll just hold Alt and duplicate this and put it on each of these cards. And then for the next one, we'll just change the text. So we'll do 112 and then jobs. That's how many jobs this person's done on the platform. And then we'll show their total earnings on the platform. So we'll just say 500K. And then we'll type in earnings. So I think I'm gonna want the first card to be a little bit darker. So I'm gonna go ahead and darken this gray up a little bit, just so we have that. And then below this, we're gonna have the user's bio. So some information about them. So I'm gonna hit T on the keyboard and just drag out a text area. Then I'm gonna paste in some lorem ipsum. We're gonna left align this text and we're also gonna set it to our paragraph text. And then on this, we're gonna increase the line height so that it's nice and readable to about 28 pixels. So that's gonna space that out really nicely. So at the end of my lorem ipsum, I have it saying more. So I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna go over here and I'm going to bump that up to a medium size more. And we'll go ahead and add black to that so it stands out. So if the user wants to read more about this person, they can click that. And then we're gonna size this text area up to the bottom of our text. And then we're gonna create some kind of button so that the user can contact this individual. So I'll just drag out some kind of rectangle and I'm gonna hold Alt and drag in on the sides. And this one is 334 wide. Let's go ahead and change that to a 45 and we'll just leave this as the button size. And for the spacing between the body and this, I'm not actually going to worry about what it is. I'm just gonna make sure it's 50 pixels from the bottom of the artboard. And we'll just fill this in with gray and remove the border for now. And we might as well go ahead and add some text into the button. So I'll just grab the text tool and I'll just type in contact. And I'm gonna set that to our title button text. And let's go ahead and add that to white so we can see it a little bit better. I'm gonna select that and grab a rectangle and then center align it using our align tools. So one final thing before we're done with the screen is I need some more icons. So I'm gonna go over here into our style guide. I'm gonna hold Alt and create a duplicate of this bell, Command Shift G or Control Shift G to ungroup it. I'm gonna select the bell and I'm gonna go ahead and delete that. So I've dragged in 2 more icons. I've got a back arrow and I've also got a trophy. I'll explain that in a second. So I'm gonna grab that opaque square and this arrow icon, and I'm going to center them up with my align tools. Then I'm gonna hit Command G, and we'll just position that in line with the rest of the icons. And I'll hold Alt to create a duplicate, Command Shift G to ungroup that, and we'll delete the arrow icon. This time we'll grab the trophy and center align that together, and then Command G to group it. And also while we're here, we can update the style guide with this version of the bell icon. So the bell icon with the notification, I'll just put that one 10 pixels below so we have a variant of the bell. All right, so I'm gonna grab these 2 icons that are new, Command C or Control C to copy them, and then we'll come up here and Command V or Control V to paste those in. And we'll replace our hamburger menu icon with our back arrow so we can go back to our home screen. So ideally what we're gonna do is the user is going to see one of these top designers. They're gonna click on their profile. So that'll take us to this screen. So if we wanna go back to home, we have to go back with that. And then for the award icon, since this individual, which I'm gonna change this to Tim instead of Time, and we'll align that to the left. Since Tim Cloaks is a top designer, he's going to get an award icon next to his profile icon. So I will just put that somewhere on his profile circle. So right there, that's exactly in the corner of his profile, and that's where we'll put that. So that's a nice touch that we can do. And with that, I think we're done with this wireframe. So in the next video, we'll take this profile screen wireframe and turn it into a high fidelity design. As always, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next lesson.